This next guy, he travels all around the country to do comedy. He opens for Mark Norman. Please put your hands together for Mr. Colton Harpie.
Hey, HaHa Comedy Club, how we doing, babe? We doing good? Are we drunk? Fuck yeah. I feel good, dude. On the way in here, I got told that I look like a bag of steroids, fucked a calculator, so my self-confidence has never been higher. You know what I'm saying? I am feeling really good tonight. Any new relationships here? Okay. Any old, unhealthy, unstable relationships that you just can't get away from? You're like, I don't know why the fuck we went out tonight. There we go. What's going on over here? You guys' anniversary? Their anniversary. Okay. I like how the fucking spokesperson's talking for you. What the fuck is this all about? This is fun. So tonight's your anniversary. Congratulations. How long you guys been together for? Holy shit, guys, clap it up for 22 years! Beautiful! That's amazing. Where'd you guys meet? School. High school? Was it high school? Oh, that's sweet. I have nothing bad to say about that. Guys, clap it up for 22 years over there. It's beautiful. Did anyone top 22 years? Okay, let's work our way down. Anyone cheating on their spouse or some bullshit like that tonight? What do we got? Just shout it out. Anyone here on the dating apps? Are you on the dating apps? Are you just making a sound effect? Or do you have Tourette's? What's going on here tonight? I don't know what the fuck is going on here with you guys tonight. No one here is on the dating apps at all? Is anyone here on a fucking iPhone? Let's start with that, and then we'll work our way up to more difficult questions. I saw you raise your hand. Are you on the dating apps?
I'm on a dating app.
You're on a dating app. Aren't you on a date?
No.
Okay, that's your friend.
I'm heterosexual.
Heterosexual, there we go. Okay, what are you on?
Tinder.
Tinder. That's it? It's okay. Just whatever you gotta say. You can trust me. You guys feel like you can trust me by now, right? I've been up here silent 60 seconds. Yeah. Just Tinder. Anyone on Bumble, Hinge, Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, any of that bullshit? Dude, I was on the. I feel your pain though. I was on the apps before I met my beautiful girlfriend. Dude, I was on Tinder. I was on Bumble. I was on Hinge. You ever try Hinge?
I tried. I don't like it.
Dude, Hinge is the worst of them all. Okay? Yeah, Tinder and Bumble, you upload a picture and you're ready to go in like 2 minutes. But Hinge, you have to fill out like a resume worth of information, right? It takes about 30 minutes. And then after filling out all this bullshit, they're like, describe yourself in 3 words. And it's like, looking to fuck. How much more clear can we make it here? So, dude, I get it. I feel your pain. But yeah, I'm in a very happy, healthy relationship. Guys, clap it up for happy, healthy relationships. Thank you very much. Going on 3 years with my beautiful girlfriend. My girlfriend's Indian, and all my white friends are like, dude, what's it like dating an Indian girl? And I'm like, dude, it's like dating any other girl, except at the end of all of her phone calls, she's always like, so how would you rate this conversation on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you completely satisfied with the relationship? And I'm like, yes, I am. I love it, dude. My last relationship was weird, dude. My last relationship was an open relationship. I just didn't find that shit out until the very last day. Bitch was banging everything in sight, you know? It's like Jeffrey Epstein at an 8th grade sleepover party, just going, okay, well now I know where the line is. Now I know where the line is, okay? Now I know where the line is. And we crossed it, apparently. I don't know. You guys miss 2020 at all? No?
Yeah.
Not, a little bit, right? Dude, I kind of miss it because I feel like we were getting paid to stay home and do nothing, you know? Like, we were getting paid to stay home and watch a documentary about a gay man that collects tigers. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that when you think about it. But I feel like after 2020, I have no patience for people. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Like zero patience. Like, dude, I wake up angry. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the red zone. I have no patience at all for people. I was at the grocery store the other day, and there's this like 16-year-old kid working there, and I'm buying one of those tall beers, you know, like the 24 ounce. I'm buying one of those, and he goes, "Hey, you got ID on you, boss?" Already weird with the name calling. Already weird. So I feel the anger rising, but I'm like, just calm it down, Cole. And so then I'm doing that bullshit credit card where you don't know whether you should insert it or swipe it fucking thing. And I have my head down doing that, and then I hear him say this. He goes, "Hey, you want a bag for that bad boy?" Again, with the name calling. And me trying to be polite and nice, I'm like, "Oh no, I'm okay, thank you." But as I'm walking away with my beer, I'm like, what the hell did that even mean? Because it could have meant one of two things. You know, it could have meant, "Hey, you want a bag for that bad boy," meaning the beer's the bad boy, right? Or it could have meant, "Hey, you want a bag for that bad boy?" Which is very confusing because I thought I was the boss. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I feel the anger rising. I don't know, they're just stupid shit. I don't like when people put you in an awkward scenario because of their bullshit. They're like, "You do this shit," you know? Like, I was at the gym the other day, and I know what I look like, okay? I know I have a very Jewy military vibe going on, I get that. And so this guy comes into the gym, and he salutes me, and I didn't know what to do back, so I just winked at him, like, I don't fucking know, dude. It's people putting you in an awkward scenario. Dealing with their bullshit. I don't know, dude. Where do we go from here? I've been lying a lot lately. Anyone else?
All the time.
Yeah, but dude, it's not even about anything cool. You know what I'm saying? It's about like stupid. You know when someone's like, "Hey, have you seen that new Spider-Man movie?" And you're like, "Oh yeah." And they're like, "Well, what was your favorite part?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen the fucking movie." And so it's stuff like that. And I'm boarding a plane with Delta the other day. And with Delta, if you have a peanut allergy, you get to board the plane early. And this is the honest truth. I have a severe peanut allergy. I go into full anaphylactic shock. I'm a real pussy, but I play it cool when it comes to Delta, okay? And so I'm boarding the plane, and the woman at the front desk is very helpful. And she says, "Hey, after we call first class, elderly, special needs, military, you can go up." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So they call all that, and I go up, and I'm standing in line, and there's this guy to the left of me who's clearly in the military. And he looks over at me, and we make eye contact. And he goes, "Military?" And I don't know what the hell came over me, but I go, "Yes."
Yeah.
And he goes, "What branch?" And I go, "Marines." And he goes, "What unit?" And at this point, I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. Okay, but I'm so far deep into this lie, after 12 minutes of a conversation, I can't turn around and be like, "Hey man, I know you're risking your life for our freedom, but I really have a peanut allergy. And I just didn't want to look like a pussy in front of you, so all I'm saying is if you lie, just keep that shit going." You know what I'm saying? Who needs to know the truth? I don't know. You guys into porn at all? What's your favorite category? Shout it out. I think as long as you don't say child, we're in the clear tonight.
Stepmom.
There we go, stepmom. We got a great search. Anyone else? Anyone talking stepmom? Midget. There we go. Does anyone have a stepmom midget fetish? Some bullshit like that? I don't know, dude. I realized I could never be a porn star, because most people enjoy porn, but I overanalyze everything in my life, and every time I watch porn, I just sit there and I think, I can never do this. I could never, because I fall in love way too easily. I have very bad emotional attachment issues, and I feel like I'd be in the middle of the scene, and I'd be like, "You know, I think I love you." And she'd be like, "What?" And it'd get very awkward, and the director would come over and be like, "Cut!" And pull me aside and be like, "Hey man, you're making all the girls feel very uncomfortable." And I'd be like, "Yeah, but did you see the way she was looking at me?" I think anyone in my position would have gotten confused. I don't know. So yeah, as you can tell by now, I used to work with children at an elementary school. And one day at recess, these two little girls come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Harpie, are you cool or are you other?" And I don't know what the hell either of those terms mean in third grade language, so I'm like, "I'm cool." And they started giggling and laughing at me. It made me feel bad inside. And they're like, "Do you know what that means?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Go ask Danelle." So I walk over to Danelle on the playground. I'm like, "Hey, Danelle, what the fuck does cool mean?" In front of all the other kids at recess, he goes, "Cool means you're a constipated, overrated, overhated loser." Just got schooled by a 9-year-old at recess. So I got a responsible adult. I brought him on the corner. I'm like, hey, Danella, something we got to talk about, buddy. I just want to tell you, conferences, I'm going to try to fuck your mother and make your bedtime a couple hours earlier. And he never said that shit to me again. All right, you motherfuckers, you groaning, have never dealt with children before, okay? You guys have children? Yeah, that's why. We never fucking dealt with little kids before. They like to pick on you. Like, I walked into a classroom one time, this kid goes, you look so weird, disappear. You look so weird, disappear. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're cross-eyed. Everything in this entire building looks weird too. It's not just me. I'll leave you guys with this one. You remember the recorder, that piece of shit instrument that everybody had to learn and you don't do anything with it after 3rd or 4th grade? Because no one's making a living out of that. No one's like, hey, we're going downtown. Yeah, that guy's playing the recorder. And this poor fucking guy's on stage like, whoop, 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 whoop. It's a hot cross buns, baby. It's a hot cross buns. Hey, you guys have been amazing. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Hey, Colton, you guys didn't know what hot cross buns are? Does nobody play an instrument in here? You fucking losers.